on tune for Behind the Mitten to do the poker run.
Top of my list, Amy.
Thank you. That's what I suspected.
Yeah, and also, you need to come in June and go to the Magic City Egg Fest and be a food judge.
Oh, you got it.
Yes.
You got it, Deb. We're there.
Dave Lorenz was with us last year,
That's right,
president of Pierre, Michigan. Mm-hmm. And so we've had quite a few under the radar was there with us. We have quite fun with it because they have 3 rounds. They do ribs, chicken, and pizza. And the grills and everything is furnished. The meat's furnished. All you got to do is bring your spices and your spatula.
Well, you can count on us. We would love to do it. If you want some true professional eaters, Amy and Gonzo have got you covered in Coldwater Country, Deb.
Awesome.
Deborah Prater from Coldwater Country. Again, Deb, if people want to plan their trip to your area, where should they go for more information?
Oh, please join us at coldwatercountry.com.
Thank you so much. We can't wait to see you again.
All right, sounds good, John. Thank you.
Let's go above the mitten.
Time to get fancy with Mr. Jay Clancey. And Jay, good to hear from you in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. I understand there's a big bike race coming up.
Yeah, we've got a bike race that's been going on for several years. We got a couple of clubs that groom snow bike trails all winter long, so they're nice and hard packed. This one it's called the Polar Roll. You have option of doing 30 miles or 15 miles. For the beginner, I would certainly recommend 15. But it's all good trails and a ton of fun with some really interesting rest stops along the way. So it's not super competitive except for the top people, but ton of fun and takes you through some really great scenery.
Rest stops?
Rest stops. Hugs and Bacon aid station. There might be whiskey there.
Sounds like my kind of race. Take care, Jay.
Okay. See you, Gonzo.
Bob Benzer, the owner of Original Martix Fudge on Mackinac Island. And just want to say, hey, I've missed you guys, Gonzo and Amy, and it's great to have you back. Looking forward to another busy summer. We'll have some good times.
Yes, Mr. Benzer, we are looking forward to good times this summer on Mackinac Island. But why wait until summer? Valentine's Day is right around the corner. And if you're looking for that special sweet treat, how about Original Martix Fudge delivered fresh from the Straits of Mackinac? Made with ingredients from right here in Pierre, Michigan, Original Martix Fudge offers brittle, caramel corn, saltwater taffy, and fudge, of course. With a history that dates back to 1887, the Benzer family still follow Sarah Martix's recipe and old-fashioned fudge-making techniques that have been passed down for generations. Why wait? Fudge makes the perfect Valentine's Day gift. Order today at originalmartixfudge.com. That's originalmartixfudge.com.
Head on out the front door with that moon shining bright. Hop in the Jeep with the
Welcome back to Behind the Mitten. John Gonzalez along with Amy Sherman having a great time traveling the state of Michigan, talking to some really cool people. We spent some time talking to Amanda in South Haven, Jennifer in Traverse City, Deborah in Coldwater. If you've missed any of the segments, make sure to go to follow us on Facebook, facebook.com, search for Behind the Mitten, and we'll have all the segments right there for you. Also, Amy Sherman, thanks to our friends at Blee Gourmet.
It rhymes with Amy.
Blee Gourmet, because life is short, fantastic barrel-aged products. You can hear podcasts, see videos, and catch everything that we are doing every single day, because I think we're heading to get some fudge this week.
Yeah, we are. We want to remind everybody Valentine's Day is coming up. And as Gonzo mentioned earlier, you guys are supposedly in charge of this holiday. So if you want to make it easy on yourselves, go to Original Martix and just order some fudge for your lovely lady. Get the double sea salt caramel, the #1 bestseller. And John, where can people get more information about ordering fudge?
You can go to originalmartixfudge.com for more information. But of course, like I said, check out our Facebook page, because all week we'll have more information, videos, photos, and podcast as well.
Maybe even a giveaway.
We will likely do a giveaway. But right now, Amy, the big moment, we're going to join a good friend of ours all the way up in the Sioux.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to welcome back to Behind the Mitten after a couple years. She's one of our all-time favorite guests, Miss Linda Hoth from I Love the Sioux. Linda, welcome back to Behind the Mitten.
Oh, it's so good to be back.
Well, we are
You said
just
it.
thrilled to hear your voice again. You are one of those people who are just you're so bubbly and welcoming and friendly, but you are truly an ambassador for your neck of the woods, which is Sault Ste. Marie. I mean, you can just feel the passion and love you have for your community every time we're with you, Linda.
Oh, I love this community. I love the people. I love the region. I mean, it's just, when you grow up here, it becomes a part of your blood in every day and everything you do.
And then you have snow.
And lots of it.
We've been in the Sioux.
We love the snow. Snow.
I know you do. We've been up there during those periods, and I'll tell you what, when you are in Sault Ste. Marie, I mean, that is snow. I mean, you think we get snow in Grand Rapids or Gaylord. I mean, they think they have snow, right? Detroit has no snow. But you have a lot of snow.
Oh, yeah, we have a lot of snow. We get the lake effect, too, along with regular snow. So, I mean, it's a huge difference. And it's been coming, the lake effect's been coming in a lot this year.
Which is a good thing for all the winter activities you guys have up there in Sault Ste. Marie. What can people expect if they come up to visit you during these cold winter months?
I don't even think of them as cold, even though it does get pretty cold. But when you're out, we do a lot of outdoor things here. In the wintertime, cross-country skiing, we've got tubing hills, we've got, snowshoeing. I mean, and those are things. And then you can snowmobile. I mean, it's just, we're still out moving around.
Which is why you stay warm. Plus, you have Sault Ste. Marie in your blood, you said. So I think you're just naturally running at a much different temperature than the rest of Michigan.
Oh, yeah. Much. Yeah, I'm probably, when I go downstate, it feels really warm.
What's it like, though, Linda, to have people coming back to the Sioux? I know that, during COVID, the Upper Peninsula was a place for a lot of people to escape to. But I know tourism overall in the state of Michigan was down. But you guys kept pretty busy up there. What's it like right now?
Oh, it's still busy. It's still. The month of January was amazing. I mean, if you think about it, it's shocking all of us how busy we have been.
Can you put that as perspective for us? Like, what do you mean exactly?
Well,
I mean,
I'm funded through hotels, so I know how many people are coming from out of town. And I said, when you're up, you're up. And our numbers are been really up.
Wow,
that's great.
Even in 2020, we were only down 25%, and that's nothing.
Wow.
Nothing what we expected.
That's amazing. Well, one of the things you mentioned was snowmobiling, and the Upper Peninsula is known as one of the finest places in the entire country to snowmobile. You guys have quite a network of trails, and I feel like a lot of your hotels up there are geared towards accommodating snowmobilers.
Oh, absolutely. And our downtown, too. Because our streets are open to snowmobilers, except for your anything that belongs to MDOT, you can't go on. But other than that, our streets are open. You can get to the trails. You can get downtown. You can get to restaurants. You can do all of that on your snowmobile. So we are open, and we have hundreds of miles of trails, and they're not overpacked because you can go and go and go. It is gorgeous rides. People just have the greatest time on our trails.
Linda is a lifelong resident of Sault Ste. Marie. Obviously, the area is known for the Sioux Locks. When do they open for the season? What is it like when they are open? The people that come out to see the Sioux Locks.
Yeah, well, you can ride your snowmobile by the Sioux Locks. I said, so, hey, even in the winter, you can see it even though there's no boat. But we will be opening March 25th again.
Something to look forward to.
And the people that come up just for the opening. I said, and it's not that warm at that time. So when you come up here on March 25th, you'll see, you'll see people that are, we call them boat nerds. We love them. I'm a boat nerd. I'll be number one boat nerd. And, when they went down, they close it for maintenance in the winter. And so that's what they're doing. And then the reopening is a big deal.
Absolutely. Well, we'll look forward to that in March. Now, Linda, we asked you to help us with one of our special segments of the week. We've, been in Sault Ste. Marie a lot of times, eaten at a lot of restaurants, had a lot of great dishes and food there. So can you help us do Taste of the Week?
Taste of the Week. Well, let me tell you, my favorite spot for something different would be the Antlers.
Oh,
the Antlers restaurant. I actually have two, or Birdseye. It depends on what you like to eat. Birdseye Outfitters has a more healthier look, and it's a great place. But the Antlers has, what I like, French fries and homemade French fries and gravy. It has, it has all different kinds of meats and different things, and the bells ring and the whistles blow. It's just a great place to go.
I am so glad you picked the Antlers. That is one of my all-time favorite Michigan restaurants, and you hit the nail on the head. It has some of the greatest French fries in Michigan, the most delicious poutine I think I've had anywhere in this country, and then, yes, the welcome you get there if you are a first-time visitor. They did it for us when we visited, and it is a riot.
It is a riot, and I love going there just because of the memory and the making of memories. Families go. It is a place that you have to stop and see.
Yeah, you stop in there and you think you're back in time, right? And it brings back all that history. And I think, Amy, we have some video footage of the whistles.
I think we do. We'll have to find that.
We'll find that and put that up on our Facebook page.
It was awesome. And then just the decor alone is so winning, and it makes you really feel like you're up north. But I also want to give a shout out to Birdseye. We've been there multiple times, and not only can you get a great beer, some coffee, but you can rent equipment if you wanted to maybe get a kayak and do that or other equipment. They have it all right there, centrally located, and they're so friendly and nice and helpful if you wanted to participate in some of the outdoor activities, right, Linda?
Yes, and don't forget they do snowshoes in the winter.
Oh, that's right.
Perfect.
The snowshoes, and they actually have lighted trails that you can that they set up every year, different dates, and they take people out.
Oh, that Birdseye sets up around town?
Yes, around town. We have beautiful trails right within the city.
Oh, I love that. I love the lighted trails at night. That is like a little bit of winter magic there for me.
It is. Well, we just have winter magic up here.
Every dang day, Linda.
Yes.
Well, we love your pick for Taste of the Week. We've got Birdseye Outfitters as well as the Sioux Antlers, a classic place for delicious poutine and French fries. Those are great choices, Linda. Thanks for sharing them with us.
Well, hey, thanks for letting me share them with you. So this is my city.
It is, and it runs right through your blood. If people want to get more information and they want to plan their trip to Sault Ste. Marie, Linda Hoth, where should they go?
SaultSteMarie.com.
It's so easy. I love the Sioux.
I love it.
Makes it nice and easy.
It is. Linda Hoth from Sault Ste. Marie, thank you so much for joining us on Behind the Mitten.
Oh, and thank you for having me, and I've missed you guys.
Oh, well, it's so nice to have you back on the show. Well, we got to say, another great show in the books. We have to say thank you to our sponsor. Remember, if you want to go all outdoors, it's the gateway to Sault Ste. Marie. GaylordMichigan.com. You can plan your trip for all great things to do in Gaylord. Maybe you stop there on your way to the Sioux to visit Linda, right?
You will. All right, Amy, where are we going to be next week?
You know what, John? We don't know, but stay tuned to Behind the Mitten to find out.
You've been listening to Behind the Mitten with John Gonzalez and Amy Sherman. Follow the show on Facebook, facebook.com/Behind the Mitten. The executive producer is Phil Tower, and production by Bill Bertschinger. Theme song by Mustard Plug, Beer Song.
Neil Armstrong waited 6 hours and 39 minutes to step onto the surface of the moon. Jackie Robinson waited 20 months to play his first game with the Brooklyn Dodgers. And even DiCaprio had to wait 22 years to win an Oscar. You can wait until your destination. Don't text and drive.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Hi, this is Dan Sipple. I'm the Executive Director of West Michigan Tourist Association and proud sponsors of Behind the Mitten with John and Amy. You can find every episode of Behind the Mitten at WMTA.org. And while you're there, why not order a copy of our Carefree Travel Guide, Everything You'd Love to Do in West Michigan. Go to WMTA and order it today, and I'll see you traveling in West Michigan.